Hello everybody, my name is Trickster Shadow. I'm a killer main with over 4,000 hours in DBD. I stream live on Twitch pretty much daily. I have all killers, Prestige 3, max perks, which means I basically have everybody done. I have everybody 100%. And I've decided that I want to start getting into YouTube and just displaying some builds that I think are interesting or a little bit off meta that I don't see as many people use that I think would be cool to see people use. And today, we're going to be showing off Myers with a build that I've been playing a lot with Myers ever since Oni came out. And the reason why I've been playing it ever since Oni came out is because this whole build kind of hinges on the perk Nemesis. If you don't know what Nemesis does, essentially what it does is it makes it to where whenever you get stunned by a pallet or blinded by a flashlight, whoever does that action becomes the Obsession. And then there's a secondary effect where they become oblivious for 60 seconds. The Oblivious doesn't really matter as much. It's not. We're more so just using it because the Obsession changed. And this is very, very powerful combined with some other perks and some other ways of playing. So we use this perk Nemesis. So the idea is that we get into a chase. Doesn't matter who. It could be the Obsession. That'd be great. But even if it's not, we get stunned with the pallet. We start stalking very fast because we're running Judas Journal, which we can stalk the Obsession faster than normal. Very, very, very fast. It's faster than the J. Myers Memorial, which is like the normal add-on that people run if they want to get tier 3 faster. And so the idea, we get stunned, we stalk faster with the journal, and then also, because we got stunned and we're in chase of that person and they're running away from the pallet while we're stalking them, and then we breaking the pallet so they're running to the next loop, we're also running Play With Your Food. So that person that just became our Obsession, while we're breaking the pallet and while we're stalking, we lose chase and get an extra stack of Play With Your Food, and we'll go 5% faster. 5% doesn't sound like much, but considering that killers, normal speed killers like Myers, he moves at 115%, and survivors move at 100%, it makes a bit more of a difference when you say it like that, saying that killers are only 15% faster than survivors. And so any extra 5% can make the killer very deadly, especially against good players, because good players will know exactly how much they can loop around certain loops, and if you change anything just by a little bit, it can throw them off massively. And so, like I said, get stunned, stalk the person really fast, get a stack of Play With Your Food, and the idea is that we get multiple stacks of Play With Your Food if we can. Sometimes we can't. Sometimes we gotta get the ball rolling a little bit faster, get downs, because people get gens done very quickly if you're not ending chases. But yeah, get multiple stacks, and then as soon as we hit our tier 3, or as soon as we down our Obsession, we get Dark Devotion to proc. And with Dark Devotion, whenever my Obsession gets hit, for 30 seconds they carry my heartbeat radius. And what we would ideally like to do is to tier up into tier 3 and then slug our Obsession. They have our heartbeat radius and they're just slugging the ground, so they can't really go far. And we try to find people with Infectious Fright. So there might be somebody that's about 2 tiles away working on a generator. The Obsession gets downed. They yell on the generator and I see them. And I start running immediately to them. And all they'll hear is just a faint heartbeat, because it'll sound like I'm a couple tiles away, but that's because my Obsession has my heartbeat. And I can round the corner really fast with Play With Your Food, and then I'll have an instant out ability, and I can start slugging from there and get a lot of pressure. And yeah, we're going to play a couple games with this. I don't know if it'll work. Sometimes it doesn't work as well because of the map or the survivors. And it's just like anything else, there's a chance of not working. But that's what makes DBD fun, the chance of losing. And then defying those chances and doing pretty well. So yeah, we're going to see how this works. For this video, I'm going to have my camera off during the match, just trying to focus more on gameplay. I don't know if that's better or if that's worse. But it's just something I'm trying out. I may change that in later videos. But we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's get into the game. Alright, we're getting into it. Now, I have no idea if any of these people are Swift. I didn't check into their profiles. I'm gonna assume not. But, we'll see. Really no offerings to be worried about. Somebody bringing in an extra chest. They may have plunders, which I guess could worry about, because plunders has a pretty good chance of giving keys out. But we'll see. We'll see. Now, if we get a bad map for this, like any map that is extremely survivor-sided, then it may mitigate how well this build works. Or if it's a big open map, oh, it actually may not be that bad of a map for this. So this map is kind of decent in my opinion, just because it has this point in the middle to where we can get a vantage point and see the survivors, and also it has a lot of objects to obstruct the view of the generators, so we can sneak up on people and hopefully make some progress. Now she's probably gonna see us. Yeah, she's us. Oh, she's right there. Now this is not our obsession, sadly. Oh, we're still gonna stalk her, try to get up to tier 2, so we can get that speed boost, because currently we're moving slower than normal. There we go. Alright, so she seems pretty scared. Let's go up here, interrupt this generator, because Megan's not gonna be on a gen for a little bit. Just get a hit on her, so she has to heal. Stalk her a little bit. We got somebody across the map there. We also got somebody right here. We're gonna kick this generator. Oh, no, we're not gonna kick the generator. Alright. So that Yui's probably gonna run to that person that was on the generator across the map, get them to heal her. Oh, we heard a totem break. Oh, darn. I should've just ate that. Oh, do we got a head-on gamer? Head-on? Oh, hell yeah. That's exactly what we want. Oh yeah. Gonna get an extra stack of players of food because of that. Now what I could have done there, if I didn't want to get head-on stunned, is I could have just baited it by walking in front and then walking back without getting too close. And then usually people jump out early and you can hit them. But in that situation, I actually wanted to get stunned. So we'd get our extra 5% movement speed. Alright, I imagine people are going to be on mid again. Yep. This is the Dwight. Yeah. Probably should just eat that pallet. Not really doing a good job of showing this build. Need to stop stalking and start eating. It's alright though. Doing that. Alright. What? I couldn't get out of stock there for a second. That was really weird. And then she just teleported. Huh. I guess he's dedicated being dedicated. Weird. That's a bit unfortunate. Go back to mid. Alright, so this is our obsession right here. Don't have any plates or food, but we'll down her. And then now we have no terror radius. We're gonna try to sneak up on somebody. If there is anybody to sneak up on. Oh, looks like they're hiding. I think I saw somebody over here. Yep, I did. That infectious fright is the person that we downed initially. We're gonna go back and pick them up because they're probably pretty recovered now. Let's damage this first. Now, because we have the hair bow, our 2-3 is lasting incredibly long. Sure, we may be able to get another down if we see somebody immediately. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Alright, they picked up the Yui. That's still sparking up there. They both ran this way. Alright. Okay, it looks like everybody's trying to go to the side of the map. This appears to be an L and T wall, so we can't really get stunned here unless he has head-on. The head-on play. Be overextended. Try to get a fast vault, but he didn't get enough room. Let's break this. Alright, we're gonna drag him a little bit away from this generator so people don't tap it immediately before they save him. It's always a good idea. You don't want to kick a generator and then put somebody right next to it, because then the amount of progress that gets lost is really negligible. Got Yui right here doing Yui things. Don't know why she's just running around the map. But she doesn't throw this early. Oh yeah, that's what we want. And then we stalk her a little bit faster because we have the add-on where we can stalk our obsession faster. And then we get a stack of food because we're stalking so much. Let's go find her again. Get a little bit closer. Maybe get her to make the map a little bit more unsafe by throwing down more pallets. Hell yeah. Alright, we have 99. Break the pallet. Walk away a little bit. Another stack of play with your food. Now we can get one more stack of play with your food. That'd be very nice. Let's actually commit to her. It's gonna be a bit of a waste of time, but... Alright. There we go. 3 stacks. We're moving 15% faster than normal. A little bit of a mind game. And she can't get anywhere because we're just so fast. Alright, now we have no tear radius for 30 seconds. Go up here. They don't even know we're coming. Alright, we got somebody down there. Probably gonna go try to save the Yui. I imagine he's kind of scared because of the tear radius thing. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Oh, he almost ran into me because I had no tear radius. Another down. Now I imagine the person in mid is getting picked up. Now we have our tear radius back, so they're gonna know we're coming. Of course. Oh, this is GG right here. And then the last person's right there. Alright, and that's all we needed. All we needed was that little bit where we could go to mid, and the people were a little bit grouped up. Couldn't get to a window or anything. Now, as long as nobody has Unbreakable, we should win this game. And the thing I like about this build is because with some builds, some perks may work better than others. Of course, like Infectious Strike is one of the biggest parts of this build. It helps out very much with being efficient with slugging. But I feel like with this build, pretty much everything comes into play. And it actually feels like I can't have any part of this build like without any of the particular perks that I run, because then it wouldn't be as effective. Let's toss this guy out. I have no idea where the rest of these people are. I may cut out this just because it's gonna be a chore trying to find these people. Yeah, Yui. Meg will be down over here, I believe. Of course, she could have slugged off somewhere. Oh, I hear her. There we go. Alright, that wasn't that bad, finding the slugs. Of course, Deer Stalker or something like that would help finding slugs, but it's more of like a quality of life thing. We'd rather have something that would affect the match mid-match. Oh, GG. Let's see what perks they're running. Goodbye, survivors. A brutal killer. I don't really care too much about pips. I'd rather get the 4K. Oof, the snowball. Exactly. Even this survivor knows. So they didn't have like extremely meta builds. They're actually pretty good perk diversity, in all honesty. Got that person with head on, of course. Essentially just a locker build with Detective's Hunch. I guess Detective's Hunch to find the inner strength totems. Yeah. Yeah, of course a coin for plunders, like I was thinking. This person's running a build to help them get body blocks, like a sprint burst, get a body block, maybe get a borrowed time save. Yeah, it's just, we got a generator build. It's just, I guess, just diversified builds. There's really not any consistent meta here. But I think we still did pretty well. I think even with a little bit more meta of his team, we might have done okay. Of course, we never know. Alright, let's move on to our next match. Alright, so this is going to be our second game. Just looking at the lobby here, I don't know if we have much to worry about. We had one person leave, so it's at least a single, which would be Neo, I believe, and the 3 maybe in a Swift. Looks like we got 1 toolbox, and we got a key in the Neo's hands. So generators may go by a tad bit faster with that extra toolbox, and we're going to worry about the key. Keys usually aren't too much to worry about. They start to become more of a problem the more generators get done. Ooh, they're sending us a pretty big map type. That may hurt us. If we get Red Forest or even the Temple, those maps are a little bit harder. I prefer the Temple, of course, but those maps are a little bit harder to patrol generators, and so generators can get done faster. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see if we can slow down the game. We don't have any gen slow perks. All our build is to try to slug people, and that's how we get our pressure. So we'll see if we can actually get anything out of this. Alright, let's see where we spawn. Looks like we spawned by Shack. Based on where we spawned, nobody should be on our side. Yeah. So these 3 generators that we have on our side should be good. I'm guessing that they spawn in this kind of like crescent over here. We're gonna get up here to see if we can get any vantage point to see people. See scratch marks? We hear a generator. Sees us. They're shocking pretty fast. This may be our obsession. Is it? No. Just normal stock, I guess. Smarter. Alright. I would rather interrupt multiple people, because the fact that he's alone makes me think that there's multiple people on a generator, and they're going to be on one of these 2 generators, so let's go try to interrupt somebody. Probably multiple people, they're not there. This is a bit of a risk that we're taking, because we had a confirmed survivor there, but I'm guessing that, yep, there's 2 people here. Cheeky little teabag. Alright. Break this. We got somebody right here. It's our obsession. Look down. Now we're still chasing her, but we're looking down to hopefully end the chase. We're gonna end the chase. There's multiple people over here, so I kind of want to get them down. Alright. Dark Devotion, but they know where we are. It's not as handy. Oh, this guy waited quite a long time. Does he have balanced? He does have balance. But I don't think it matters as much. Damn. Ah! Alright, so that person that did the generator immediately started running. Alright, let's hook her. We're not in the best of positions, especially with how big this map is and 2 gens popping. But we'll see what we can do. I got him back up, of course. Starting to run again. I think I only saw one, I'm not too sure. Darn, I don't know where the other person is, so we gotta chase this guy. Oh, we got somebody right there. That person's healthy. So we're gonna slug that injured dude. We're not gonna be able to get this person. They're gonna be able to run at our tier 3. Oh wow, almost got him. Oh, wow. That's very ambitious of me. Oh wow, that was very ambitious of me. Damn, that's quite embarrassing. I was hoping to get like the last 0.1 seconds with our tier 3. Alright, we're playing this pretty bad. Just vault. Just running, alright. Alright, nice plays by the Jake. Very nice. This Jake played really well. This is where he messes up though. Any information? No information. That means 2 other people are on a generator across the map. Other Jake probably ran to the shack. Probably doing the shack gen.
Yeah.
A gen should be popping within the next like 10 to 20 seconds, I imagine. We really need to get an effective slug off. Which I don't know if we're going to be able to do. Oh, the Jake ran here instead of the shack. Alright. Got some people right there. I don't know if we can get Jake down quickly, but we'll try. We're going to shake things up a little bit. Try to catch out Jake. He ran off early, balanced landing. Got our obsession right here. Alright, no, no, it's not our obsession. No borrowed time, that helps us out, because they have to come and pick that person up now. We could stock, but I kind of want to get hits off. Another bounce landing. We got multiple bounce landings in this match. It's at least 2. This is the girl with the key. The window. She does have a window, but she didn't use the window. Very, very interesting. One person self-cared. We still got this person slugged over here. Not too sure what they're doing. Alright. We're picking up. We're gonna need a second to play with your food because of that. Go 5% faster, really for nothing. We just saw the person. That person got picked up. The reason why I didn't pick up the Jake immediately is because I feared that he had Decisive Strike. Probably should have just ate it anyways, but still. Immediately saving. This team is very altruistic. I think this is a 3-man Swift. Alright. Just based off of how altruistic they are, I'm guessing that they're a Swift. And they chose a very good map type to be a Swift on. She slow vaulted out to the other side. Yep. Still 5% faster. We're gonna hook her. It's a really rough match. Alright, we're gonna check on the shack. Nobody at shack. Nobody right there. So they must be over here. They're just trying to heal. Yep, we hear them up there. Arterius is coming back. So now they're gonna be a bit more worried since they hear Arterius. Balance landing, of course. We got this person going for the save. They're gonna be able to make it there before I can get them. Which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Wow, they actually didn't save. Interesting. That person going for the window. We got somebody right here. We're going 5% faster, so we may be able to catch up. Possibly, maybe? Ooh, that just shows you the power of play with your food. Damn. That's crazy. We barely got that because of the extended lunge range of Myers Tier 3 combined with the stack of play with your food. Alright, we're still in a really bad place here, but that fast chase helps us out a little bit. Alright, we're most likely back on this generator. Yep, not there. And they pretty much have this generator for free because they have balanced landing. Not if they do that, though. Alright, we're gonna slug her. May have decisive. I think that's why she purposely went down. She's running to the shack. Ooh, bad decision, bad decision. Now we have no tear radius, so we can just hit this person down. There we go. Even if they had borrowed time, it doesn't matter because our tear radius is with the Nia. The Nia's not with us. Hit them. We're gonna leave that dude slugged in the basement. Now this is where we get our pressure back, hopefully. Alright, they got back up the Nia that we initially downed at the main building. They have 2 generators very close to getting completed, so this game is almost over. Do a little bit of a mind game. Tap them down. Alright, pick this guy up. They're most likely going back to the basement. One person's probably going for the building gen. One person's going for the basement. No, they're healing. Wow, okay. Well, that helps us out. That definitely helps us out. Alright, we're going to damage this generator, hoping that it regresses at least a little bit because it's pretty progressed. It's at 75 almost. Go back to the basement. Damn, they fully healed. I don't know if that was the play, but that was the decision they made. This guy may have DS. He did not. Alright, this guy's dead. Oh, no, he's not dead. Damn. I misjudged that. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, we got a bit of 3-gen here. If they complete that building gen, that's okay because we have something to fall back on. We're going to go back over here because they're most likely going to go save since this dude was hooked first. That is correctamundo. They're waiting for me to get close enough for borrowed time. Oh, damn, she didn't come back. I expected her to come back through, but she didn't. Alright. And she goes down. Guy's going right. He's a bit confused because I don't have a tear radius. Swing him back down. Alright, let's pick up our obsession. Pick up. Somebody's over here. No? Alright. Alright, just make sure that nobody's biased. Now, this person, I believe, is dead. Yep. Now we're gonna wait a little bit because that other guy may have decisive strike. See if we can scan the area, see anybody. We do not. Alright, let's go back. Probably should wait more, but let's just see. They don't have decisive strike. Okay. Alright, well, we recovered a little bit. We got 2 people dead. They still could recover the key. I think it was this Nia who had the key, right? I can't see it over all of her stuff. Apparently dropped with her hook. Alright. So they may get out with the key, but I still think we recovered very nicely. I think this was a really good end of the game. We were losing this game quite heavily until they decided to start healing. I think that's the part where they messed up. Is them choosing to go to full health while 2 of their teammates were on hook was a very bad decision. And if they would have just gone for the hooks separately, like one person go to that one, one person go to that one, I would have been in a lot worse of a position. But since they didn't do that, Jen is still sparking. Alright, I think these people are just looking for the hatch. It doesn't look like they're actually doing gens. Oh no, they are. Oh no, that's still sparking. Okay. Got excited for a second. This is a bit of the boring part about keys. Is that people just stop playing the game and they just try to find the hatch. I'm expecting to see them escape any moment now. I think I saw, yeah, I did see scratch marks over here. Scratch marks just abruptly stopped. Oh, it's because we got some dirt here. Try to get stunned. Oh, didn't get stunned. Damn. I really want to get stunned by this person. She has a key, doesn't she? Oh! Damn it. I wanted to hit her before she got to that. Damn it. Trying to abuse the extended lunge range. Ooh, just barely. Damn, dude. I don't know if she had a key. It kind of looked like her fist was clenched there. I'll have to go back and see if she actually did. I got some air there. Damn. If she did have a key, that's very unfortunate. I would think that she would just leave, though. I don't know. Maybe she was not leaving because she wanted to make sure that Jake got out. And maybe they were hoping to throw down the pallet, stun me, and then both get out. I don't know what was really going on there. By the way they were playing, I'm assuming that she did have a key. Let's go vote this, I suppose. Hey. Not a very good start to that match, but a very good ending. I like the match. Alright. Got Ruthless Killer. Open the hatch. Damn, she did have a key. That was the person with the key, but they didn't open it for some reason. So yeah, they have pretty strong builds. Started us out a Commodious Toolbox, which is the best toolbox that you can bring to do multiple generators. We got D-Strike. We got D-Strike. I'm guessing the people that I picked up, their D-Strike ran out, or this person didn't even have D-Strike. Okay, of course the 2 balanced landings that we saw in the match. Every time I got chased, I got that tier 3. Rip. Alright, well that was a, I think that was a pretty good showing, yeah. I don't know, I really like this build. It, of course, isn't as noticeable, I guess, as like Spirit Fury Enduring, and Pop, and all that. But I think this was really fun. There's a lot more higher stakes in matches. A lot more interesting, entertaining. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. So if you guys enjoyed this build and enjoyed watching my gameplay, always feel free to tell me. And if there's any particular builds that you want to see me play, or any killer that you want me to play and try to find builds with, you can always tell me in the comments, or just tell me on Twitter or Discord. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day or night, or whatever time it is, wherever you are. Alright, bye-bye, everyone.